helping to host um, not just the free lectures, but also the New World Practitioner, which is the Whole Life Coach certification, the Wolf Non-Surgical certification, and then to top it all off, we've added to this world tour what's called Braveheart Circle, which is for everybody and anybody who wants to find their authentic selves. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And then at the very end of the training program, we'll have the pelvic restoration and disease prevention course, which I'm going to have Alicia talk about. But first, we're going to talk to Shalou. Shalou came all the way down from Canada. I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with being 36 below there. I'm not really sure. But only an Eskimo can use that one.
Yeah.
But so how'd you like your trip?
It was amazing. Fantastic. I go home tomorrow, so not looking forward to the cold. So I packed a lot of sunshine.
Yeah? So how did you like the pelvic course?
It was amazing. It was mind-blowing. Really helps you expand your horizons and just sort of get to know yourself on a whole different level. And Serena was amazing. There was so much learning and fun and laughter, and it was such a safe space where you could just really connect.
A 3-day in-person course,
Yeah.
and it's all about the pelvis, it's all about the vaginal canal, it's all about finding your woman power, right? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Right, it's all about unleashing your divine feminine and truly connecting to it. So many of us, I know I was very cut off from what I even thought. So going through the course, teaching it, I saw a lot of women find their inner smile, and they changed so much from day 1 to day 2. It was like watching a flower bloom, one that was all closed, and then you could see just that inner beauty actually shining, and everybody felt more comfortable, and it was a real self-discovery process.
And just know this, we are going to be holding a not a pain-free, but a pelvic restoration, disease prevention 3-day course on all our tour. And I'll be showing you in a minute all the different places we're going around the world, right? So Shalou, you're going home. So you bought yourself a cardio med bed.
I did, and I'm hoping it'll arrive in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
And if you haven't seen that, you can go to my website and take a look at it. But a cardio med bed is where you put these cuffs on your lower leg, your upper leg, and around your pelvis. And in between your heartbeat, it contracts. And I know it'll be hard for some of you to believe this, but it can actually take a person with a 90% heart blockage, and they're booked for surgery. And if they were to come in for anywhere from 30 to 35 hours on the bed, they would rebuild a whole new set of arteries, okay, in the heart, and help to cut down and make heart disease not the #1 killer, okay, in North America. So that's the bottom line. It's probably the #1 killer in a lot of places, like throughout Europe as well. But the reality is that with the cardio bed, how would you like to have perfect circulation? Well, if you have perfect circulation, you have perfect health. So I'm going to tell you that these cardio beds were used in hospitals, and then what happened was a lot of the hospitals, the surgeons actually went on strike, and they said that they wouldn't do heart surgery unless they got rid of the cardio bed. But the reality is because of the cardio med bed, the surgeons weren't getting any surgeries. So there's the real truth. It's great for impotence. It's great for adult onset diabetes, digestive disorders, low thyroid, lung problem. I can keep going on and on. What do you think circulation helps when you restore circulation in the body? And remember something, those places in the body that don't have circulation have blocks in them. So what if you had a cardio med bed? What if you did Wolf Non-Surgical and you pulled the blocks apart? Okay. What if you had like a Navicin and a Biotron that you put the people on before you do the cardio med bed? Okay. What if you had also a Cellsonic, so that would go in and break up any calcium blocks, scar tissue blocks, crystallization blocks? What if you did a Cellsonic prior that could shut down stage 4 inflammation? What if you did a Cellsonic? How many people know that circulation gets rid of cellulite? How many people know that Cellsonic first came out many years ago before they discovered what it could do for cancer and every other autoimmune disease, and helping the body to heal? Its main purpose was cellulite.
I knew.
Yeah, Cellsonic, and I don't care how bad the situation is, if you get on the Perfect Day diet with a Perfect Day consult, if you do the cardiovascular bed and you use the Cell Sonic, you can kiss cellulite goodbye. Because cellulite is just old toxic fat, very toxic fat. That's what cellulite is. Lots of heavy metals in it, lots of toxins in it. And guess what? If we put the spark of life back in with 25,000 volts of the field from the Cell Sonic, and we also use the device that creates more circulation in the human body than anything else, where are we going to be?
We're going to be in a beautiful place, a big, healthy body.
So it doesn't matter whether you have a chronic situation, okay, or whether you're an athlete wanting to get the edge back, or whether you're someone who wants to lose weight or just be in the best shape of your life, because guess what? Old age is just scar tissue, displaced calcium and crystallization, poor circulation. So anyway, so Shalou's going to be hosting for Barrie, right?
Yep.
And when's the course in Barrie?
So we start on May 26th with the Braveheart Circle, May 25th.
Let me see here. I'm just going to find it.
Yeah, and then we roll into the Wolf Non, or
Here we
the
go.
Full Life Coach.
So yeah, June, New World Practitioner.
May 26th.
May 26th.
Yeah.
Okay, that he's now to change that. So the Braveheart Circle is going to start on May 26th to June 1st. That's a 7-day course, 1 day off in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's all about a circle, getting Wolf non-surgical, proving that, guess what, that surgery is your last option, that you don't need to be on those painkillers. Okay, and we go with the Braveheart Circle on an emotional, physical, nutritional level, and we all learn from each other. If you want to find your authentic self, if you want to become the light for your family, then go to NWP World Tour.com and read up on the Braveheart Health and Healing Circle. Okay, and then on June the 5th, we'll have the Whole Life Coach, which is a 9-day course, and then there'll be a day off, and then we'll start right into the Wolf Non-Surgical. These are 2 certifications. Okay, and after that, we go right into the disease prevention, okay, course. So it is the pelvic restoration disease prevention. It's a 3-day masterclass course for just women only, right?
Yep.
So in Barrie, where are we going to be holding that?
So it's at the Barrie Karate Club on
Yeah.
Essa Road, and
What a beautiful place to hold it too. Yeah, it's gonna be really wonderful. So if you want to get involved, please go to NWPWorldTour.com, and then we're off to Calgary, right? And
Yes,
this is
we
Alicia.
are.
She teaches the pelvic restoration and the disease prevention course for women.
I absolutely do. This course is really going to give you the tools and strategies to reconnect with your divine feminine, to give the love and attention that your pelvic floor so desperately needs, because as Daryl said, the calcification, the crystallization, and the displaced calcium has a big effect in this area. Stems from a dysfunctional large intestine and from a lot of cases lack of use or that conscious connection to that sacred area. So if you want to unleash your sacred healing energy, which is your God-given gift from your womb and your vaginal canal, then this course is for you. Or if you're not experiencing issues, it is your road to preventing any potential issues and keeping yourself in divine alignment.
Just know that if you disrespect, okay, all right, the pelvic floor, the holy grail of a woman, it will reject you. You will get rejected on all levels.
You're that displaced calcium.
So when are we in Calgary? Let me just find it
July
here.
3rd to the 9th is the Braveheart
Yep.
Health and Healing Circle. Then we have the New World Practitioner, July 12th until August the 2nd. That includes the Whole Life Coach and the Wolf Non-Surgical with 1 day off in between. And then we have the Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention from August the 4th to the 6th.
All right, so we will be at the Lymph Balance Center. For now, that's
For
where
now,
we're going to
that's
be
where we're
holding
gonna
it.
be. It's,
Okay, and just know, go to where?
NWPWorldTour.com to get the information that you will need for hotels, food, and all that lovely stuff.
Christian, how you doing?
Great.
So
Happy to be
Christian,
here.
you're from where?
I'm from Croatia.
And you came over with your whole family, didn't you?
Yes. With my whole
Christian's
family.
over here helping us to teach and train, and then we're going to be going back to he's going back, but then we're going to Croatia, and we'll be there September the 18th, right?
Right.
And then we'll be doing the Braveheart Health and Healing Circle. We'll be doing the New World Practitioner, and which is the whole life coach, and the Wolf Non-Surgical. And we'll be doing the pelvic restoration as well. Where are we holding it?
We're holding it in Porridge, in Villa Gloria. And it's a beautiful place where you can sleep. You can find hotel rooms.
Go a little
or
closer to the mic.
apartments.
Yeah.
And we'll be all together. We have a beautiful swimming pool, a private area.
Oh, it's gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous place.
Yeah, it's planned to be all together, so we can.
And
hang
where's
out.
the lectures? So we're going to do some lectures, right?
We are gonna do 2 free lectures, September 14th in the town of Pula, and September 15th in the town of Porridge.
Beautiful. We're going to be doing lectures in Calgary, right?
Lectures in Calgary, March 22nd. It will be at the Light Cellar on Bowness Road. You can call me for more information on that at 403-863-3366 to reserve your spot. And then there will also be one on March the 23rd at the Balzac Community Hall.
In Airdrie.
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 Well,
Right.
it's Balzac. It's just between Airdrie and
Okay.
Calgary.
So the information's at NWPWorldTour.com, and we're also doing a couple in Barrie, right?
Yep. May 25th and June 4th at the Simmering Kettle.
Yeah.
So I'll look forward
yeah.
to seeing you. Yeah.
Beautiful spot.
Beautiful spot, I think so.
Absolutely.
So is there anything you'd like to leave everybody with?
It's time to take back your power. It's time to stand in your power, and I don't believe there's a course like this out there. I do not believe. I mean, from the first time I took the course, my whole life changed for the better. And it started with me, and then the slow drip on my family. My entire household has changed for so much better. There's a lot
she
more
changed,
laughter.
went back, disrupted the whole family.
I did. In a good way, though. I mean, there's so much more laughter and connection and love. And, you know, we're all a little bit better, that 1% better each day.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I do want everyone to get this. So before you came to the course 2 years ago, you hadn't done anything in health before.
No. No. I mean, I just knew
Okay.
what I knew intuitively, but no.
Okay.
I was a restaurateur. I still own the restaurant. But yeah,
What did you do after the 22-day course? You went home and what?
I went home and I started sharing what I'd learned.
And you opened up your business right away.
I did, and I was blown away. I'm telling you, every time I would do a treatment, as excited as the person was, I'd be like, oh my God, I did that. I did that. I couldn't believe it. It still blows my mind some days as to what I can accomplish in such a short time. It's an amazing teaching.
And I mean this in the nicest way, but most body work isn't worth your time or your effort. And that's the truth. And Wolf Non-Surgical will offer you a money-back guarantee, and so will all my therapists around the world, that the first treatment will outshine all the rest together. I hope you know that's a big statement. But the reality is, guess what? It doesn't matter whether you're talking about the medical system or natural health. They've all been watered down and twisted. And understand, did you ever notice that everybody's going for treatments all the time, but people don't seem to be getting any better, do they? But we'll offer you a money-back guarantee with our consultations and all our treatments. How's that? Is that good enough? Okay, we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and because we've got the training. And if you've got a strategy that works, all you got to do is just repeat it. And all we're going to do is teach you about the perfect day, from the moment you rise until you close your eyes, how to love and care for yourself. What do you think?
It's time. Let's go. Call, sign up, get to the course closest to you. Because
What's your phone number?
705-828-2257. Call me anytime.
Okay.
Any questions you got?
There you go. Alicia?
Your thoughts matter, you matter, and you're worth it. So check out the NWPWorldTour.com and take massive personal action and come join us at the place that appeals most to you.
What's your phone number in case people in the area want to call you?
It is 403-863-3366.
And they can get you on WhatsApp or straight through, right?
You can get me on WhatsApp or straight through. I have both.
Okay.
So September and October 2023, Croatia is the right place to be. So better show up to grow up, and
Love it.
don't lose the opportunity to finally open your mind, your pelvis, or your heart.
Absolutely. And listen, if you've got any questions for me, I'm Dr. Daryl Wolf. My phone number is 469-861-9454. You can call it direct from Canada or United States, or you can call me on WhatsApp, okay? All right, so there's how you can do it, or on my 800 number, 855-900-4544, extension 5, okay? And understand something. Call if you got a question. And don't say, oh, I know you're really busy, or I don't mean to bother you. Let me tell you something. Stand in your power. Don't apologize for living. Don't apologize for breathing, okay? And start respecting yourself and demand it from everybody else, because you're never going to get well. You're going to stay in this hell until you decide to look at yourself differently and bring up your value, okay? Raise your standards. Raise your standards, because there's enough of everything here for all of us to have whatever we want, and that's the way it's always going to be. But they want you to think we're running out of everything, and we're not running out of anything. We have unconditional love for you. You need to find it for yourself, right?
Right.
So, like, we're out of here. 3, 2, 1. You got this,
this.
Bravehearts. Have a beautiful day.